Sabbatical according to Indian cinema. हिंदुस्तान की सभ्यता माने तो अगर एक्टर 14 महीने एक्टिंग नहीं करता तो कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगी. हाँ, कुछ प्रॉब्लम होगी एक्टर में. डिफेक्टेड पीस होगा. It's become 14 months, but it doesn't feel like 14 months. It feels correct. Because I think I had saturated myself as an actor and I had saturated all of you all as the audience and viewers and reviewers by giving you 4 films in 1 year. In 1 calendar year, I had Gunde, 2 States, Finding Fanny and Tevar. So that I think took a toll on. It was in 1 calendar year. Don't calculate. I know. Feb में लगी थी गुंडे और Jan में लगी थी तेवर. तो एक साल में 4 पिक्चर है. मैं 4 बार पिक्चर प्रमोट कर सकता था एक साल में. तो सोचो लोग कितना उठ गए होंगे मुझे. So I think it was the right time for me to take a break. I had always decided. Ironically, now Tevar did work, so people thought I'd taken a sabbatical. That wasn't the case. I had a lot of injury during Tevar. I had some major issues health-wise, so I took care of those. And at the same time, Balki sir offered me this. हमने पिक्चर तो 40 दिन में शूट की. We finished the film in October, but we just felt the release date needed to be the summer holidays when we can get a lot more families out to watch the film. Because we definitely all of us believe that this is it's not a niche film. It's not only for multiplexes. It's a very universal concept. So the release has happened in April, but it could have released in Jan also without. कितने बजे हमें शूटिंग को बता. That's all I said. I swear. Because he called me. He offered me another script. I heard it. I said, "Sir, this seems interesting. Whenever you develop it fully, let me know." He said, "There's another idea that I want to do later." Listen. So this is all. Sitting with him in his office. Shavita had not done well. Tevar had not done well. 2 depressed people were sitting face to face, trying to discover what we have done. ये कुछ अप्रैल की बात थी, मार्च अप्रैल. Shavita releasing Feb. We were sitting and talking, and he said, "Okay, this is the idea that I want to do later." So every man grows up wanting to be like his father. Every boy grows up wanting to be like his father. What if you met a boy who wants to grow up and be like his mother? And I wanted to meet this boy because he's unique. ऐसा नहीं है कोई, ठीक है? हमने देखा नहीं. I said, "Yeah, I would love to know the story. I want to know more." So when the audience inside you wakes up for a character, then you should do the film. So I didn't think about it like an experiment or risk then. Now when I met all of you, now people ask me बहुत बड़ा risk है. I didn't, because for me the excitement was it's so new, and he's a very trustworthy director. See, he's not going to make a chichora film out of this concept. He's not going to trivialize it. He's not going to make a joke out of it. He's going to give it enough credibility for you to understand why the boy is the way he is. It's not like बस ऐसे ही पिक्चर में लॉजिक दिया है कि लड़का क्यों है वैसा. He has his own issues. He has his own demons, and he's a graduate who chooses to be this. So he's not a guy who's failed. No. And he can take care of Eastern. So he cast me. That's why he was excited when I said yes, because I look like a man only, na. Clean shave kabhi nahi hota hu. I'm the typical physicalities of a man. So he wanted a man to play this role. So it proves that men can do this. It is not कि आप औरत बन गए अगर आप ये करते हैं. And the same way he wanted a woman to be a corporate working woman. She doesn't have to become masculine. So he cast the most apt woman in the country. She represents feminism, softness, beauty. And yet she has a personality and she's charming. So she represents all the important qualities needed to be a woman. Some lines, some stories just have the correct intention, because this is a conversation that needs to be had in a country for a long time. Overdue. It's been for a while. मैं तो शादीशुदा हूँ नहीं, मुझे कैसे पता? तुम बता. बस तुम नाश्ता बनाते हो सुबह उठ. मुझे तो आता भी नहीं बनाना. तो I don't know how I would be a house husband also. I think I would have to learn how to do the laundry or do the bills or something. But yeah, I think every man has that quality. He wants to. Sometimes you get so caught up in your own life, in your work, that you don't make the effort. Or if you do, then you're not willing to tell the world about it. You're not proud about it. It's almost like ये हम दोनों के बीच में रखना कि मैं ये घर पे काम करता हूँ कभी-कभी. Why should you not flaunt it if your husband is somebody who loves you? He's just appreciating what you do the whole week by making you a cup of tea in the morning. What's the big deal? But I think there are people who are now talking about these aspects, but थोड़ा time लगता है change आने में. As long as the film deals with a very simple thought, as long as you're allowed to choose, you should not be forced. You know, हमारे यहाँ क्या होता है, कई बार लोग बोलते हैं ना, अरे तुम लड़का थोड़ी ना बाहर जाके काम करोगे, बेटी अभी ग्रेजुएशन हो गई, अभी शादी कर लो, पति बता देगा क्या करना है. तो वो पति क्यों बताएगा क्या करना है? उसने ग्रेजुएशन किस लिए की है? काम करने के लिए. उसे मौका तो दो. अगर वो काबिल है, if she's capable, like I was telling him, if she's capable, she should be allowed to take a chance at least. We don't give that chance only. So I hope that thought at least occurs in parents' mind where a girl is concerned. And I hope when men are concerned, nobody needs to be ashamed. Running a house is a full-time job. It's a job. It's just there's no qualification and no visiting card and designation that is given. And there's no number one housewife of the year. You know, nobody speaks about it like that, but it's a 24-hour job. We just forget, we take it for granted. So hopefully this will be a good conversation. She gets shocked, to be honest, like anybody would. She's shocked and she thinks I'm joking for quite some time. But in the meetings that we have, it evolves into her understanding why the boy is the way he is. And she loves him for being the way he is. Because she's such an ambitious woman, she's always felt a man will curb my ambition. Which happens to a lot of women. They take time to get married only because they say हम कुछ हासिल कर ले फिर शादी करें, because घर पे तो हमको ही बैठना पड़ेगा, घर तो हमको ही बनाना पड़ेगा, बच्चे पैदा होंगे तो हमको ही छुट्टी लेनी पड़ेगी. So somewhere she realizes she's found the correct guy, because till now whoever she must have met in the film, in her backstory, would have restricted her from thinking about being ambitious. So she is hesitant, she gets confused, she laughs, but eventually she loves him because ये तो perfect लड़का मिल रहा है. She becomes even more successful after you get married to her, because she has no pressure only of the house. So she's able to do. She becomes the president of the company by the end of the day. Yeah, I think that's purely down to material, and it's nice to know that the director is always constantly evolving and wanting to work with a lot of other people also. Mr. Bachchan, I'm sure in his next film, knowing Baki sir, they'll be back together working. There's a certain freedom that you have when you, I guess, actors and directors, the actors are allowed to work with whichever director, say the director. Somewhere feels, let me go out there and make a film with another actor, let's get a different perspective, a different energy. This was a younger film, but the way he's put Mr. and Mrs. Bachchan into the film is phenomenal. It's the pre-climax of the film, and their scene will bring the house down. It is hilarious. They're playing themselves in the film, but trust me, that one day of shooting gives value to them as a unit together. It's not only Mr. Bachchan and Jaya. Both of them together, they're superb together in this film. So he might not be doing the whole film with Mr. Bachchan, but one scene is enough for that combination to leave its mark in the film.